Hey everybody, welcome to PDQ Live. Today we've got a great show for you, starting off with a Patch Tuesday, Package Wednesday recap. But first, we've got a quick announcement from Kelly, if I remember right.
Yeah, we actually do. And this is another fantastic webinar that is going to be held on June 18th, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. You definitely want to mark your calendar for this because we will be talking to customers that we have that were big, humongous fans of deploying inventory, and they've made the switch to Connect. Now, as a special bonus, guess who one of these customers is? The one, the only, Marcel. Ooh. Yes, so all you folks that have been in Discord and even here in the chat, you know Marcel. He's probably helped you at one point or another if you've been in Discord. But we'll be talking to him at length. We'll be answering questions, just hearing kind of their experiences migrating from deploying inventory over to Connect. So once again, that is Wednesday, June 18th, 11 a.m. If you would like to get registered for that, which I suggest you do, I am right this moment posting the link in the YouTube chat. So there you go.
That's wonderful. And that'll probably be the only time you can get your PDQ Live fix for next week, right?
That is true. That is true. We are not here next Thursday. It is a company holiday.
Yep. All righty. Well, that's the Great Migration. That's what we should have called that webinar, the Great Migration.
You really should have. And Andrew, you're moderating that chat, aren't you? That webinar.
Oh, I'm asking some hard-hitting questions to these guys. Yep.
Oh my gosh, are you going to try to stump them?
No.
Oh.
But yes.
He just looks at you like, no, of course not.
Bold move.
Let's see if it pays off.
Let's see if it pays off.
All right.
It'd actually be pretty amazing.
It really would. Okay, so let's dive right into this thing and start with some Package Wednesday update, shall we?
Absolutely. You know what happens after Patch Tuesday? It is Package Wednesday. We go over the packages that have been added to the package library. This week, we have Autodesk DWG TrueView 2026
You know, for all those CAD files.
Yep, you got to have that one. And do you want to call it SQL or SQL Server Management Studio?
Or Sysmus.
Or yeah, we'll just call it that. Updated to version 21. So those are the new and exciting packages added to the package library. And as you know, that package library stays updated so you can keep all your machines patched up to date. You don't have to worry about it. We take care of it for you.
Yeah. Ooh, and a call out for that SQL Server Management Studio. Read the package description on that one. There's a fork. There's important information in that. Before you deploy that one, read the description.
No. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
You know what?
Use your own adventure. That's fine.
I just thought of how you could stump Marcel.
Oh.
Mac.
With Max.
That'd be the only way.
Yeah.
That would be the only way.
It might be. All right, Tara. So you're going to take us through a Patch Tuesday.
Patch Tuesday.
What happened? What's this month?
Okay, well.
What's the heavy hitting news?
Okay. This is not going to surprise you. I took a little deep dive because Brock's not here, so I'm pretending to be Brock.
Yeah, in the pre-show, I had a bit of like a moment of panic for that last minute. I was like, Brock's supposed to be here. And he wasn't.
He's not here.
Yeah.
I'm Brock minus the smolder.
You've got the smolder.
Okay. So he's got his blog up here. You watched the video, I'm sure. So it was kind of a light month, I think. 67 total exploits patched, 10 critical, and 2 already known or exploited.
That's kind of a light month.
Yeah, I think
as of late, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm kind of like, does it matter anymore, really? Just patch some stuff. That's my attitude. But okay, let's dig in. So as usual, I'm going to be argumentative. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I know, right? Okay, CVE 2025-47966. This is the highest rated one with a 9.8. And it's Power Automate. So my very first thing is like, why is Power Automate the number 1 rated one?
Well, it just has the highest score. This is just the highest scored.
I know, but that annoys me because how many people out there are using Power Automate? So, okay, I dug into it because I'm me.
Yeah. I think a fair bit of people use Power Automate.
Okay, well, here's some fun facts for you. You ready? Wow, if I can use the mouse, that now I'm all just stuck. This is the desktop version of Power Automate.
Yeah.
So I think that's we can narrow it down to probably administrators are the ones using the desktop app. Maybe not. I'm just making some. Oh, CM's like a lot of us, ding dong. But I think primarily administrators, but maybe not. Maybe users.
Yeah, it could be regular users, but it
could be.
probably administrators setting up like business logic workflows.
Yeah, automations. Totally. Absolutely. And it's already been patched by Microsoft, so that's good. But I was like, I really need to understand this. And so naturally I went to Microsoft, and the documentation is absolutely no help, as usual. But I dug down. I really want to understand what these scores mean. So for funsies, I dug into every single one of these, and guess what? They're kind of helpful if you take the time. No, stay with me. Stay with me, people.
Hey, this entire framework called CVE that like the entire world uses, it's kind of helpful sometimes.
If you take the time to look into it. So these base score metrics, if you expand every single one of these, it actually tells you why they're scoring it the way that they are. Because so when you first look at it, you're like, why is that one what it is? Because you know how I am.
Yeah.
I love to ask Josh 70,000 million questions. I don't think Josh likes it quite as much. But if you actually dig down into all of these, I know it's a tangent, but it's going to go somewhere.
We'll rein her back in. Give it a second.
You give it a second. It tells you why it's rated the way it is. So, and then this is the only other thing I'm going to say. Go all the way to the bottom. And it's actually going to tell you what you really need to know. That in fact, it is the desktop version.
It's just
right here.
Yeah, it's too long didn't read.
I know. I faked that though. Talk about burying the lead, my friends. Go to the bottom. Okay, so that's the first one.
Did you guys? So today I learned CVE should be written as marketing sites with clear call to actions.
Not marketing, but
so that they don't get lost.
Common sense. Just tell me what I need to know. I don't care about any of this. Just tell me what I need to know. Okay, that's the first one.
Okay. So yeah, remote desktop. Or not remote desktop.
No, Power Automate desktop.
Allowed for remote code execution, but the attack vector was local.
Local, and it's already been patched. So just I'm sorry, it's already been.
Wait, we talked about it for that long, and it's already been patched.
Yeah,
yes, but it's the number one.
I was trying to pull her back.
Okay.
I was trying.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, but we're back.
Because it was a 9.8, Drew.
Right, yes.
Stay with me, Drew.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Listen, a 9.8 that I didn't see because it got patched, like, I'm not paying attention.
I know, but that's why I'm clarifying. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, next one. CVE 2025.
Just like, wait, that was only one of 67, please.
Hey, next one. 33053. Okay, this one in my mind is even though it has a lower score, more people likely will be affected because it's IE. And IE is everywhere. Even though you think it's gone, it's not really gone because guess what? It's affecting.
I mean, it's kind of gone.
It's not though. As you read into it, you if you glaze over the facts, you may think it only affects these Windows 20 R2, 2012 R2, but in fact, it doesn't. Read the fine details. It goes on to say it affects all of these. To stay fully protected, we recommend the customers install security, blah, 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 for all things. You got to read the fine print.
Yep.
Okay, he's not. He's giving me the look. So
nope. See, Brock, this is why you cannot.
Brock, this is why you can't leave because I read everything. So for my money, this one is a bigger threat, even though it has a lower score for the amount of machines it's going to affect. Is what I'm going to say to you.
Okay.
I'm going to move on because he's giving me the look. But
I'm not. Drew is.
The devil's in the details. Okay, moving along. Now I can't even do do this.
Okay, the last one.
Next one. 2025 47953. Microsoft Office. Man, they cannot catch a break. Yeah, this is a yucky one, affecting every single Microsoft one. So we're gonna move right along, opening this up, blah 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 blah. Down we go again. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom,
Just to the FAQs.
Just to the FAQs. That's right. Preview pane. Yes, you can. Okay. Preview pane is the attack vector. Look at every single one that's affected.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this one's nasty. This one's nasty. So patch. The bottom line, patch everything. Here you go. I'm going to give you the mouse now because I can't be trusted, clearly.
Can you take a breath?
Yes.
All right.
Done.
Okay, for the rest of us, that was a quick rundown.
Quick.
But let's move on to something that we're excited for. It's a big new thing for PDQ, right?
Yeah.
It's a new announcement. And I think you and Brock shot a video for it, right?
Yes.
All right, should we roll that video?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, IT pros, it's that time of year again. Time to get ready for Sysadmin Appreciation Day and celebrate the unsung rock stars who keep our digital world spinning.
I think you mean Brock Stars. And this year, we're kicking off the first ever PDQ Sysadmin Hall of Fame.
If you know a sysadmin who crushes it daily, has the technical skills, is respected by peers and leaders, and a mentor to others, nominate them. Or maybe it's you. Winners earn serious bragging rights, professional recognition, custom trophies, exclusive PDQ swag, and a forever spot on our official PDQ Sysadmin Hall of Fame page.
And just for nominating someone, you get a limited edition Hall of Fame t-shirt. A bribe? Nah, we prefer incentive.
Nominations end July 11th, so click the link and nominate a sysadmin today. Then join us on July 24th for our live webcast as we induct the first class into the Sysadmin Hall of Fame. Who knows? It might be you.
Click the link and nominate a sysadmin today.
I love the audio, like make it feel like you're in a big hall.
Oh, we shot that in a huge hall.
That was wonderful.
Yeah.
Why do I sound
And-
so nice? That's what I want to know. God,
That was the hardest part of it.
called
all.
that was awful. I hate it.
It's called acting. It's acting.
How many takes did that take? Just
I only had time for one.
you nailed it.
It took us longer to set up the shot than to actually roll it off.
Oh,
They
nice.
nailed it.
I had to
And-
run.
And a free shirt.
Yes.
It's like a participation trophy.
Here's my question for you guys, though. How do you know if they nominate themselves?
No, you're encouraged to nominate yourself.
Do it.
You absolutely can. Do it.
Do it.
I mean, and this is the cool thing about it is we're looking for people, for system administrators that have the technical chops, right? That they have respect of their peers, that they're mentors to others. We're looking for that total package. We truly are. And there's a lot of people out there that we know. We see them all the time in Discord. So just nominate someone. Could be yourself. I'm going to drop the nomination link right now into the YouTube chat. We also have a landing page that we'll start directing people to. If you want to grab this, I'll show you.
There we go.
So there's a page that kind of walks you through the process of.
Oh, you hit the wrong button.
Pat figured that. It's been a while since I've done that. Carry on, Kelly.
But yeah, it walks you through the process, kind of what we're looking for. And as a winner, so if you nominate, you get a T-shirt, a Hall of Fame T-shirt. Limited edition, exclusive PDQ swag. If you're a winner, you're going to get all sorts of cool stuff. You get a really nice trophy. We've been looking at those. They're very, very cool. You get a featured spot on the Hall of Fame page. You are in the first inaugural class. This is something that's going to happen every year. We're going to build on this every year. And you get a what did you call it? A loot box?
Yeah.
We're going to call it a loot box,
Mm-hmm.
a PDQ loot box with all sorts of stuff. So get out there, get nominated. The form is right here. This is what you're going to do.
It's not a hard form.
It's not a tough form. We get some information from you so we can send you your T-shirt, information about the person you're nominating, why, what makes them awesome, couple things here, what makes them stand out. Just give us the info. And nominations end on July 11th because we do have to have time to get these judged, people notified. But it's really cool. I like it.
I'm looking forward to when the nominees have to battle to the death to determine the winner.
We were going to save
That's how,
that
I mean,
for
it's a
later.
good loot box. It's
Yeah, it is a good loot box.
It is.
So, who's the judges? Who's judging that?
Well, it is our panel of internal IT professionals here at PDQ. Josh, you are a judge.
Oh,
Tara, you are a
congratulations.
judge. Brock is a judge. Andrew is a judge.
nifty.
So these are folks that have hands-on experience in system administration, have done it for a long time. And
I can be bribed.
I like what Greg said. Hunger Games for the nominees. Yes.
Hunger Games.
Yes,
Love
that's
it.
exactly.
And then on the 24th when we do our show, July 24th, the day right before Sysadmin Day, we will have quite the gala.
Yeah,
We will get to know the nominees and inductees.
Yep, we'll be announcing the winners on the 24th, day before Sysadmin Day.
I'm excited for this. This is awesome. This is
It
a
is.
great community and peer recognition.
Yep,
For a group
absolutely.
of people that don't usually see the spotlight. Like
Yeah.
that.
You guys deserve it. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Alrighty, let's bring up a blast from the past. We haven't done this in a while. Well, we used to do it after every Patch Tuesday. Let's do some PDQ A.
PDQ&A.
Love that.
Okay.
All right. So we asked you to ask us some questions, and we got some. And let's see what they are. What do you
Yeah,
got?
we got a few. First one up is, hey there, amazing superheroes. I'm assuming that's you guys, I guess. We migrated from DNI to Connect approximately 6 months ago with the understanding that PowerShell scanning would be supported soon. Can someone please address the timeline for this highly sought-after feature? Many thanks in advance. P.S. You all rock. Steven.
Steven, thank you, first off. Second, I know it can be really frustrating to be waiting on a feature that is coming and it's not there. And so I'll just address this straight head on. The roadmap changes, and the reason the roadmap changes is because we're constantly surveying the larger customer base and the larger IT sysadmin community about what features they need first, what makes the biggest impact. And because of that, it changes. And the PowerShell scanner is one of those things that just changed. It's still on the roadmap. We're still planning on doing it. It's just a fluid sequencing thing. So it's coming. I'm sorry. In the interim, we did release multi-tenancy and Max and Connect.
Yep.
And we felt like those were both bigger, more impactful than the PowerShell scanner. So those things came first, and we're still working towards the PowerShell scanner. It's still coming.
Yep, we do hear you, and we hear you loud and clear.
Yep.
It is on the roadmap.
Yep.
Okay. Next question. Which channel should I join in your Discord server to follow along with comments, feedback, and questions during the webcast?
Which one, Tara?
None.
None?
Be in YouTube, where all the trash talking is happening.
To the YouTube chat.
I mean, you can be in Discord all the time, but not during the webcast.
Yeah.
Well, you could.
You could,
but you'd be
but-
missing out on the chat. The Discord is the best place to go after the webcast.
Or before.
Or before. The conversation kind of continues on in Discord after the webcast. Different questions that we maybe can't get to during the webcast can be answered back there because Andrew always is there.
He's always watching.
He's always there.
I like
Andrew's
to-
watching.
I like to go in Discord and do things in general channel until Marcel chides me. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. How can I do a side-by-side PC comparison of two PCs when trying to troubleshoot one that works and the one that is not working correctly? Example, BIOS versions, Windows updates, software programs, firewall settings, GPOs that are applied, and so on.
Okay. I really appreciated getting this question beforehand because I could do a little research. Long story short, there's not an easy compare for all of that stuff all at once. But I'll give you a really good starting point. So in the PowerShell gallery, there's a module called PDQ Stuff. This is written by Colby Boma. Colby Boma is like a PDQ legend. He's absolutely brilliant. And he wrote this. And one of the commands here in PDQ Stuff is a command called compare PDQ inventory computers. Right. So I've installed it here. I've got a couple machines here. And when I run this, right, maybe, what it's going to do.
You had me at Colby.
Let's go. When I run this, it's going to bring up a side-by-side of all of the applications that are on the first computer and applications that are on the second computer, and a little caret that points left or right on where it's different. So I picked two very different computers. I picked Charles McGill and Queen. Very different hardware, very different drivers.
Queen's brand new.
So I can see that, Queen has AMD software because it's a left-right operator, but Charles McGill doesn't. Same with Bluefish Card or GIMP or this Intel Network Connection driver. So that will get you a good start of the way there for applications. All of that other stuff, you can grab that module here from GitLab. You could pull it down and you could add into this module all of the other stuff that you have, and it's really well documented. You can add the additional database columns and or rows that you want to compare against two machines.
That's nice.
So that'll get you going in the right direction. Hopefully that helps.
That does. I like that.
All right, moving right along. In Connect, will there be the ability to create a static group via upload of a CSV or a text file? I really miss this from Deploy.
Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. That's one that I'd like to hear about and get documented for sure. So when things like that come up, our product team reaches out pretty regularly asking for, hey, what can we do different? What do you want to see? Make sure you give them that kind of information.
Yeah.
The more we hear about it, the more we can get it documented, the faster we can get to those types of features.
Okay, got a couple more. What technology does PDQ use in the background for staged deployments?
Is this a Connect question or a
trick
deploy
question.
question? I don't know. Okay, let's say it's Connect. Connect just holds state, right, of online versus offline, right? And so it holds the state, it knows it's off, and it's like, all right, well, I'm just going to stage it here and wait until it comes online. No real magic happening there. We just wait.
Okay, next question. I think we have this one and one more.
Okay.
I have AD Sync set up. When a new device is detected /synced, I would like to receive an email or a mail when this device is detected for the first time with hosting name and IP, if possible, even when installing packages. How do I do this? Well, it depends on if it's email or snail mail. That would be a little more difficult, but go ahead.
Wow, I would not want to get an email every time one's deleted, but okay, how do you do it?
I am thinking on how to do this. I don't know that there's a trigger set that happens there. Yeah, I don't think there's a trigger that happens that you could hook into there. Doing that would almost be 100% custom, right? That's you having a database watcher. That's you deploying something to a device like once it's new, but that's not going to be immediately on the sync. Like a deployment could call a mail or something like that. It's going to be ugly.
That suggests trust issues.
Yeah. Yeah. I think CM in the chat's that's got to be the best way is like have a automation setup that immediately deploy package, and all the package does is send mail. There'll be a slight delay. It's kind of messy, but that should get it for you.
And our final question of PDQ&A. Using PDQ inventory, how can I query all servers for certificates issued by our internal CA 3 months before they expire?
I like this.
Ooh, this is almost certainly going to be a PowerShell scanner. I don't think I could write that off the top of my head. But if you grab the docs for the PDQ inventory PowerShell scanner, and you grab the docs for I think it's like get certificate it's like get certificate. And then you could do a filter on that, where expiry is less than 90. Then they should be able to return that to inventory. Then when that's an inventory, you could do a greater or less than operator if you just returned all certs. So you can move the filter set in your PowerShell query, or you could do the filter sets in the PDQ inventory logic. You could handle that either direction.
I like that one.
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
There you go.
CM, see, we need that in PowerShell and Connect.
Yeah. Here's like a quick thing. Like, it's a little messy, but I'll just put this out there for you. To get the similar functionality in Connect, the PowerShell scanner, deploy a PowerShell package that writes something to the registry. Right? Write your output to the registry, and then write a registry scanner to go pick it up. Right? So be careful as you write to the registry. Do something in there that's like PDQ Connect scanners as the key so that you can delete it eventually.
Right. Yeah.
Go scan that. Okay. I think we're on to our summer games, right?
Barely enough time. Here we go.
Okay. This week's summer games were a ton of fun. We got Tony involved.
We did. It was all Tony.
So this week's summer games was a obstacle course on Tony. And Andrew, he joined and participated, even though he didn't know he did.
He did,
So
yeah.
here's how this is going to work. First place, based off time, gets 5 points. Second place, 30 points, and so on and so forth. There's some modifiers in here, though, too.
Yeah.
If you hit something in the obstacle course. You
Mm-hmm.
weren't supposed to. What is it? You get added 3 seconds,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And if you hit some cans with a ball on the way out, you lose some time. Fastest time wins.
Right. Like you
Oh, okay.
shave seconds.
Yeah,
You
you
shave
shave seconds off.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we did.
I'm not gonna lie. I just want to tell everyone I fully expected to get a head injury. I was just happy to finish.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Real quick recap from Rocket League last week, which
Oh,
was event
that's
number
right.
1. Tara and Brock took that with 5 points apiece for being the first place team, and Andrew and Josh came in with 3 points apiece. So that's where we stand going into this. Are you guys ready to watch Andrew's race?
Yes.
Let's see Andrew. Let's see his good run.
Plada bing, plada boom, plada fuco, baby. Go, go, go. Oh, I hit one.
Going around that turn is actually a lot harder than
It is.
miss.
So far away from the
That was a far
Could
throw.
have gotten closer.
All right, so 57 seconds.
Kelly did good. I mean,
No,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh,
Andrew, you did fantastic.
you did so well.
Sub
I'm a
60
speed demon.
seconds. All right, so current standings puts us then at Andrew in first place with
Good
a time
job.
of 57 seconds.
Yeah. You
Good
got
job,
this.
Andrew.
You got
Okay.
this.
And Andrew will say, okay, stop game. Game is over.
That's it. We're out of
That's it.
time.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go to round 2.
Brock is up next.
This is the moment I've been training for my entire life. Y'all are going down. Come on, baby. Come on, Tony. Don't let me down.
Takes a while to pick up speed on this.
It really does.
Easy.
Ooh, I just noticed
Holy
that Brock
crap,
was
get that out of
pushing
here.
forward on the left trigger instead of pulling back
Take
on the
that,
right
Drew.
trigger, so he can hit with his right hand.
Oh yeah, that's I did, but I didn't tell you guys that.
Come
because
on,
why would
baby.
I?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You had inside information.
Oh, crap.
Okay,
Got one?
he's a lot closer.
Oh, he got one though. He got one. Oh, a minute 4. All right, Andrew's still in the lead.
Good job, Andrew.
So was that his overall time, even with
That's with
additions
the
and deductions?
yeah, 3 seconds off. Yeah,
Okay.
4.
All right.
Okay.
Way
You
to
got a
go,
penalty?
Andrew.
He did. Well, no, not a penalty. He hit one can down.
Yeah.
He knocked the can down. So.
Yeah, he would have been at a minute 7, but he got the can.
Hit a can.
All right.
Oh, I
Shaved
got
seconds
you.
off,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we got Andrew Brock. Who's heat number 3? Who's up next?
Oh.
Gotta
Enjoy
shed the
this.
whip.
Oh, it's me.
Max Verstappen's got nothing on me.
Who is that you referenced?
Okay, I have my money on Josh,
Really?
by the way, you guys.
He's like one of the best F1 drivers in the world. Oh,
Out of my world, man.
come on, Jake.
Oh, I give you style points for going up on 3 wheels.
And
I'll
you're
take some
hitting
Subway.
left-handed.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Well, because Tara didn't tell me that I could push forward on the other one until just now.
Why would I? I wanted to win.
I like the fact that you're getting low for aerodynamics.
Yeah, wind resistance is the thing. Oh,
I
look at that
really
miss.
thought Josh
got
was
it.
the winner.
You did get one. You did get one.
Race.
Woo! Yeah! You are so coordinated. I really thought you were the winner. I still think you're the
52 is pretty
Wow.
good.
52.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll
Yeah.
take 52.
Yeah, you're just so coordinated, and you're good at pickleball. Well, so is Andrew.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Andrew's at 57 seconds. Okay, so that leaves you last.
There's no way that
you had all the
won.
tips and tricks, right? You knew how to push forward.
I know how to ride Tony, but I'm so uncoordinated. I can't play pickleball. There was no way I was going to win.
All right, well, let's see it. Let's see what you did.
No ball, no ball, no ball. We got it. We got it.
See?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Tony. Let's go. We're gonna win.
I love that you're talking to Tony the whole time.
I did.
Oh, 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Did I hit something already?
Yeah, you hit 2
Yeah,
things.
see, I don't
You
know.
hit 2 things.
I couldn't use the paddle. That was my biggest fear.
Oh,
Yeah, but you got it. You got it right there. Oh, and you got the net.
Yeah, see.
I'm just running right now.
Oh, shit.
Geez, you may as well just run those over.
You didn't tell me I couldn't get close to him. So. No way!
Okay.
It's because she did the strategy of slamming down the cans.
Yeah.
She did.
She shaved so
No
much.
way!
So here's the full standings.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, I want a round 2 now because I'm just gonna just drive through the cans.
Oh, what's done is done.
They didn't tell me there. I couldn't go close to the. I went close to him because I have bad aim, so I got as close as I could so I could throw the ball.
Everyone else should have done the same thing.
I know. Yeah, we
good
should
for
have.
you. You won. You win.
I
Okay.
am stunned.
So that's a +5 for Tara, +3 for me, +1 for Andrew, and poor Brock.
And this is where we stand.
And the standings.
Jeez, Tara is
Tara
dominating the summer games.
That is so funny because I'm so bad at everything.
And you're winning by 4 points.
How is this possible?
I don't
How?
know. It's great. Okay, but this is the call we need more games. Right? Well,
Yes,
we want some
we
ideas.
got a couple up in the pre-show, but if you have any other ideas for
got some
summer
more.
events,
Yeah, let us know. Hopefully you had fun with us today. I had fun.
Oh, and do not forget, nominate
Yes, nominate.
Sysadmin Hall of Fame. I just put that back
Yep.
in the YouTube chat. So nominate a sysadmin who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
There are plenty out there. You can nominate yourself.
Get a
as
free
well.
T-shirt. It's
Yeah.
a bribe.
No,
I mean incentive. I mean incentive.
That's right.
Incentive.
Oh, Wayne wants us to do something on the roof. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Wayne.
All right.
all right.
We'll put some ideas in the hopper. Alrighty. Thanks everybody for PDQ. I'm Josh.
I'm Tara.
Thanks for joining our webcast today. Do us a few favors. Nominate a sysadmin to be in the Sysadmin Hall of Fame. Like and subscribe on YouTube and leave us your comments. Join us in Discord. Boy, I ask a lot of you, don't I? Well, it's just because we enjoy spending time with you. Have a fantastic week. We will not be back to next week, but we will be the week after. Bye-bye.